All right. Hello, it is Wednesday. And so it is also October, which is Dyslexia Awareness Month. I found that out because I followed Richard Branson, the Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Records guy. So I think it's inspiring that a dyslexic can do such gigantic things in the world. I was born a dyslexic and I'm still a dyslexic. It's stuck. Um, I was in school in the 70s. In the 70s, they didn't really know about these kind of things. So I think teachers get really frustrated a lot back then when they think the student's not paying attention. They think they're, failing at reaching them, and the student has all these things that I kind of got labeled with. And there comes like a point because I've talked to other people that have gone through similar things. There comes a point where the student who has, I don't want to call it a learning disability, but whatever that can't be reached through the traditional system starts to feel like they're being kind of pushed out because they can't be reached. So they kind of feel like marginalized, or they feel this like pressure. And one of two things happens. They kind of collapse in, and then they see themselves kind of like as a failure, I guess, or someone that doesn't fit in, which is not, or what happened to me was it really ignited this rebellious spirit inside of me. So I was like, I just got angry with it. And that rebellious spirit led me to a lot of great things. And it led, and the whole dyslexia thing, and that like school trying to create this person in me to fit into something. I was quite happy when I got old enough to understand it that I didn't fit in. And I was glad that all of that happened, because it pushed me in some other direction, in some other world that I would not have otherwise gone to. I would have, just fit into everything and went along with the fitting in. And it was being pointed out as not fitting in, which was a lifesaver for me. And if you look over my shoulder, there's a cake right there. And if you stick around to the end of class, we're going to light that cake and have a blast. And thank you so much for coming. We're going to stop. Thank you, Julie. Julie, as part, she talked to Yvette about making this cake so that we could all sing happy birthday, because tomorrow is my birthday. And so thank you all for being here. And I'm going to do what I said I was going to do a moment ago, which is move back and start this class. Yeah, Bella, I'm coming back there. All right. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki sent me, oh, well, I don't have that icon. It's a question mark, but we'll deal with that later. I'm going to move back. I cannot read any more of the messages for now. Let's sit up really tall. You can just turn the feet in, however the legs cross simply for you. We're going to pull the shoulders back. We're going to take a couple of breaths just here, nice and easy. Breathing in through the nose, as much as you can get, breathing out. Woo! I sure want to do this one. Right hand forward, keep the shoulder down. The fingers are pointing down. We're going to grab those fingers and pull back a little bit, breathing here. Drawing the breath in, pushing the breath out. Good, let's go ahead and switch that left hand down. We're going to grab those fingers, pull back, sitting up tall, breathing in the nose. This one, not as tight, so I don't use my phone. I use the right hand mostly. I should be phone ambidextrous. Good, let that down. I have not done this one in a while, so we're going to go easy and slow. We're going to bring the right arm across the chest. We're going to take the back of the left hand and below the elbow joint, pull that in towards the body. Go easy, it's going to be in the shoulder a bit there, breathing. So we're going to do the other side. The left arm is going to come all the way across, and then the right hand. You can even use the hand. I'm using the back of the hand, whatever you like, but below the elbow joint, so we're not just closing the arm. We want to push them, get that shoulder activated a bit. Breathing here. Good. Back to center. One more from the seated. Right hand down, fingers pointing out and away. Left palm faces the ceiling. We're going to come up and over. See if we're going to make a straight line down the side. I'll feel the stretch real nice right now here. And then we're going to look up along the elbow to the ceiling, breathing. Keep both arms straight, all breathing in the nose. Drawing it in and pushing it out. All right, let's switch. Left hand down, right palm will face the ceiling, and then it's going to come up and over. Straight lines, looking up along the elbow, breathing in the nose. Good. Back to center. Let's put the hands at the top of the mat, and you can step back to either push up or hands and knees. We're going to do a couple vinyasas tonight, and we're also going to pivot if you want to know what's coming up. So tight core, tight legs. We'll take a few breaths right here. It's all right if the knees are down. It's all right if you do cobra instead of up dog. Just take your time. When you're ready, we're going to lower down, maybe hover 2 inches, and roll forward. Up dog or cobra, third eye looking, tight legs, and then down dog. You could do child's pose if you prefer. Feet 2 fists apart, bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, a little back and forth in place. I said bend the right leg, but I bent the left. It was showing off my dyslexia. Keep on breathing. Good. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers either on the shins or the ground, but with the legs straight. We're going to look up, pull the shoulder blades together. Forward fold, out breath. Let's come all the way up to the sky, reaching out and up. We're going to bring the hands in prayer above the head. We're going to bring it down through the heart center. Push into the earth, circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We're going to look up, flatten the back. We're stepping, top of push-up again. Lower drop. Up dog, tight legs, third eye. Down dog, excellent. If you want to come up on the toes on the in-breath and down with the heels on the out-breath, you're welcome to. Otherwise, and always, we're going to stay here looking at the knees and the navel, breathing in the nose. Good. Walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold, out breath. All the way back up. One more of these. Down again through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out, we forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Step, top of push-up, please. Lower drop. Up dog, third eye. Down dog, looking at navel. We're going to breathe here. Remember, you can rest anytime you want. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Let's come on all the way up, and we're going to bring the arms apart and up. We're going to take the feet apart. So from here, we're going to take the right hand and grab the left wrist and pull over to the right. Continuing the breath in the nose. Excellent. Back to center. We switch. Left hand grabs right wrist. We're going to pull over to the left. All breathing all the time. Good. Back to center. Push the walls out. Pull the fingers back. From the hips up, we're going to turn and look to the right. And then from the hips up, we're going to turn and look to the left. And let's come back to center and let's return the feet together, big toes touching, ankles apart. Let's do 3 of the Surya Namaskara B. We sit in chair, let the knees fall together. Excellent. Up, over, forward fold, and fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We're going to step, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right foot, warrior 1, please. Right foot steps, left foot turns out, knee over ankle, heel to heel. You could go wider than heel to heel a little bit in warrior 1, but let's reach the arms up. Heel to heel is great. We're going to reach the left arm forward, totally optional, but it's a good reminder to try to spread the shoulders to the front of space and the hips. Great. Touch the sky, and then again, hands down. Good step back, lower drop. Up dog, down dog, left side, please. Right foot turns out. Reaching up, right arm forward. Feel the outside edge of your back foot, rotating into the mat a bit. Breathing in the nose. All right, touch the sky, and again, hands back down, step back, lower and drop. Up dog. And down dog. Excellent. Stay here breathing. All right. Step hop, top of the mat. We look up. The forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Let's continue. We sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up. We step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right side again, warrior 1. Left foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Looking up, lengthening up. Pull the core in. Great. Hands down again. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot stepping. Right foot turns out. Back up with the arms. Hands in prayer. Lengthening up. Breathing in the nose. Looking up if possible. Very nice. Hands down again. Go on and step back. Lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. Great. We're going to breathe here. All right. Walk or jump. Top of the mat. Toes together. We look up. Before we fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Last one we're going to do with warrior 2. Sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, into the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We step, top of push-up again, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior 2, left foot turns out. Going to be heel to heel here. Arms out, wrist to wrist, heel to heel, tight core. Drop the shoulders. We're going to breathe here looking at the right hand. Let's turn the right palm to face the ceiling. Left hand barely touches the back leg. Let's arch back and hold for a couple breaths here, looking along the elbow to the roof. All right, hands back down, step back, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, left foot, right foot turns out, arms out over the heels again. Warrior two, tight core, light shoulders. Turn the palm to face the ceiling, and we arch back like we did on the other side. Don't move the knee. Keep breathing. All right, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Great, we're gonna stay right here breathing. We're gonna take a long hold on this one. All right, walk, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees. We're gonna sit in a chair, we're gonna stay in chair. And we're gonna breathe here. All right, let's stand. We'll take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. And we're gonna grab elbows or prayer and just hang down. Let everything open up. Let the jaw get loose. Let the head and the shoulders get loose. You're welcome to bounce if you like, or just hang and let gravity do the work. Engage the core, touch the ceiling all the way up. Peace fingers, index and middle. Peace fingers, index and middle are going to come all the way down. And we're going to scoop under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside. We'll pull the elbows out and away. Reach the top of the head down. Keep on breathing. Back up, touch the ceiling again. Back down, hands on the feet from the front so the toes touch the crease in the wrist. You pull up on the feet, keep breathing, lengthen the top of the head down. All right, let's stand top of the mat, shoulders back. Let's just take a couple of breaths here and a couple of moments here. All right, so we're gonna pivot tonight. So the left leg's gonna step back approximately the distance of one of your legs. The right foot stays pointing straight forward. The back foot is 45, 90 degrees. The base of a triangle. We're gonna reach out. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to reach out over the foot so that the arm is reaching forward, and then triangle, right hand down, left arm up, maybe palms facing out and away if you're tempted to push all the way down the shin. Let's stay here. You can look at the reaching hand, breathing in the nose. Good. Let's come up. We'll do the first pivot really slow. We're going to turn the right toes into 45 degrees. Left toes all the way out the back. We're going to reach out over that left foot. And we're doing triangle right here on the other side. Left hand down, right arm up. Looking to the reaching hand if possible. All right, up again. Let's pivot. Left toes 45, right toes straight forward. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. Reach the left arm out, bringing the chest a little bit towards the earth, not a lot. And just lengthening out like a half Superman woman. And then we're going to put the left hand on the shin. Don't let the right hip jump out. And we're going to reach the right arm up. You could put the back of the hand outside of the legs. Keep the legs straight. Lengthen the tail to the crown of the head. Lengthen the breath. If your hand gets on the ground, the legs are straight, the feet are flat, and the hand is right next to the foot. Good. Back up. We're going to pivot again. Right toes to 45, left toes out. And we're going to reach the right arm all the way towards the cake. We're going to take a moment here, and then we twist. Right hand down. Left arm up. Same. Keep that left hip in. Keep breathing. Good. Back up again. We pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's re-lengthen the stance to a decent warrior two stance. Arms back out over the heels. Breathing here, looking at the right hand. We're going to take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to do extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm and placing it on the leg. Left arm up and over. You could stay here. You could put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. You're going to breathe. If the arm's on the leg, look up along the elbow to the ceiling. If the hand gets on the ground, look a little bit forward to the reaching hand. Good. Back up. Let's straighten the right leg so we can pivot that right toes to 45, left toes out. Warrior two out the back. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. We're going to stay here. You could put the left hand down if you like. Good. Up again. Straight that left leg. Pivot again. Warrior two again for a moment. Knee over the ankle. We're going to stay here and breathe. And let's twist. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. You're welcome to come to the ball of the foot. We're going to swing the left arm through. Bring the elbow outside of the right leg. Don't let the leg move. Hands in prayer in towards the chest, fingers to the face. You could also put the knee down if you prefer. We're going to breathe here, twisting and breathing. I'm looking at the foot. You could look at the foot or where the elbow is pointing to the ceiling. Good, so we pivot again. Right toes 45, left toes out. Warrior two out the back for a moment. And then same with the back foot. I'm gonna come to the ball of the foot. Swing that right arm through. You could put the knee down. Hands pull in, which opens up across the lower or the upper back and shoulders. Return the fingers to the face. We're gonna breathe here. So we're coming up, but we're coming up to horse. So we're coming up to the center point, turning out the toes, bringing the legs open. Let's put the hands on the knees. And we're going to rotate the right shoulder forward. And then the left shoulder forward. And a bit back and forth. Nice and simple. All right, push the walls out again, pulling the fingers back, shoulders over hips, core a bit engaged, staring straight forward. Great, let's stand, turn the feet to run straight forward so the outside edges of the feet are same as the outside edges of the mat. We're gonna reach straight up, breathing in and breathing out. We're gonna fold down with the fingers on the line of the big toes. You could bring the feet further apart if it's hard to forward fold. You can bring the palms down, you can bring the head down, please. Lengthen through the back to the crown of the head to the floor. We're gonna breathe here. Good, back up. We're gonna reach out to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, we're going to intertwine the fingers. You can push the palms together if you like. It relieves tension in the upper back. You can have them a bit apart if you prefer. And we're gonna forward fold, lifting the arms a little or a lot off the back. Light in the toes, lots of breathing in the nose. Good, back up, touch the ceiling. Back down, we're gonna grab shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. Head down. If you get the big toes with the peace fingers, pull the elbows out of the way. I think today I'm just gonna hold the shins myself and let the head drop and breathe. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder rotating under and through. Good, and then over to the other side, please. Right shoulder under and through. Good, back up. Let's shorten the stance to about 3 feet apart. If you're taller than me, and that is over 5'7", you're welcome to do 3.5 feet. That's we're going to start to the front today, and we'll deal with however that ends up. We're doing pyramid, right toes to the front, left toes about 45 degrees. Again, our stance is 3.5 feet. You bring the arms out and then get the chest facing the front, so it's the same as the front of the mat, squaring. You grab elbows, a reverse prayer. We're going to look up, pull the shoulder blades together, keep them together, fold down, and look at your foot. We're going to breathe here. could stay in the pyramid scheme, or you can hop onto that right foot and do warrior 3 if you like. Right hand down, Ardha Chandrasana is available, left arm up. Switch the hands if you like. The hip does come down for that. Just a moment on the switch. Good. And let's stand, put the foot back right where it was. And let's pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out, arms out. And behind the back, we're going to grab, again, elbows in reverse prayer. We look up, keep the shoulders pulled back, and we're going to fold down looking at the foot. Breathing. And if you like, warrior 3 coming onto the left foot only. And if you like, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. And you can switch the hands. Oh man, let's stand. Let's shake all that out. Okay. Let's do tree, which is going to seem a lot easier than that last little bit of poses. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to grab the right ankle, pull that foot up, get that lock, or put the foot in the front if you prefer. Hands to heart or all the way up. We're going to stay here breathing. Great, let that down, step it out a little bit. And we're going to stand on the right foot and grab that left ankle. You could even hold the ankle there if the foot won't lock. It'll lock over time pretty quickly. Hands to the heart if you like, or all the way up if you prefer. Go ahead, let that down, step it out. We're going to stand on the left foot, and we're going to lift the right, but the left hand's going to grab the right knee today, other hand on the hip. You could stay here, you could reach back, you could look back, you could grab the big toe, extending the leg, stay standing up tall and straight. Whatever you do, keep on breathing. All right, let that down. You can step it out a little bit. And then we're going to stand on the right. We're going to lift the left. Right hand grabs the left knee. You could engage the foot. Left arm back if you like, looking back, grabbing the big toe if you want to extend the leg. Breathing all the time. All right, let that down, step it out. We're gonna stand on the left foot. We're gonna grab the right ankle with the right hand. You're welcome to do King Dancer. Otherwise, just hold the ankle on the foot, reach the knee down as if there was a foot down there. So lengthening through the top of the leg here, we're gonna reach the left arm up, stay here. Unless you're doing King Dancer, that's fine. This is an abbreviated version, which is good for the lower back. Keep breathing, hold the core in. Great, let that down, step it out. And then we're gonna stand on the right foot. We're gonna grab the left foot ankle area. Knee reaches down, right arm reaches straight up. We're gonna breathe here. All right, let that down. Let's take the feet a bit apart. Let's come down into our squat. And push the elbows against the legs, hands in prayer can push together. We're gonna lengthen up the back and take several breaths right here. All right, hands down. We'll come into hands and knees. And from hands and knees, we are going to step the right foot top of the mat. You can bring it out there a little further and then straight up with the arms. We're going to breathe here, letting the hips hang down. And then let's come right down on the inside, right hand, right inside the right foot, keeping the leg pulling against the shoulder. You could walk the hands forward and see if the elbows will go down. Even if they don't, you could keep them forward or right under the shoulders if you choose. We're going to breathe here. Very nice. Let's switch it. Right knee back, left foot forward, straight up again with the arms. You crawl that left foot a little further forward if you like. And then down on the inside again. Knee pulling against the shoulder. We're going to stay here and breathe. Good. Back to hands and knees. One more while we're here. Let's turn the right hand in to face the left. We're going to keep that hand right there. We're going to feed the left arm through, laying onto the left shoulder and side of face. You can push the hand against the mat. You can reach up, coming around the back. We're going to breathe here. Good. Back up. Let's switch it. Left hand in and right arm feeds through. We're going to lay on the right shoulder. and the side of the face. You push the hand down, you can bring the arm up if you prefer. Good, back up. We're gonna make our way to pigeon, hands top of the mat. Let's step back, top of push-up, tight. We're gonna lower down, tight. Up dog, third eye. Down dog. From down dog, we hold the right leg up. You can open that leg, pointing the knee to the sky, opening the hip, keep the right armpit down. Throw that shin up to the top, scoop the left leg back, look at the ceiling with your heart, and then hands down, forearms down, head down. We breathe here. Excellent. Hands down. We're going to step that right leg back. You're welcome to shake it. And then top of push-up again. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, and then left foot reaches up. You can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip, keep the armpit down. Throw that shin, top of the mat, scoop the right leg a little back. Put your heart on the ceiling. Hands down, forearms down, head down. We're going to breathe here. All right, one more time, hands top of the mat. We're stepping back nice and tight. We're going to lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Excellent. Let's sit down. Once sitting, we're going to straddle the legs out. Surprise. Sit up real tall. We take a breath in up the center, and then a breath out as we fold to the right, and then back up, and then fold out to the left. Out breath on every forward fold. In breath is in the middle. Good. Touch the ceiling, and then bring the arms down. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Left hand's going to grab the small toes, right hand on top. We're going to sit up real tall, shoulders back. If you can't get the back kind of flat like it's against the wall, pull the feet in closer. You're welcome to butterfly. We're going to breathe a bit here. Good. When you're ready, we're going to forward fold, pushing the elbows into the legs, folding the heart towards the big toes. Good. Back up. I have not done this one in a while. We're doing the shoelace pose. The right heel under the left hip. The foot will be sticking out a little bit, and or quite a bit actually. So it's only the heel under the hip. Left leg comes to the outside of the bent knee, which is pointing straight forward. The right hand can grab the shoelaces, pulling back. You can kind of lift up a little bit if you like, and stay here, just holding the knees together, pushing down. Raise the right arm up. Left hand can grab the elbow. Head pushes against the arm. And come around the back, intertwining the fingers. We're going to breathe here. And let's unwrap all of that and let's do the other side. So left heel under the right hip, knee straight forward on that. And then right leg, you could stay right here. I think I'm gonna be a little tight on the side. Left hand grabs the shoelace. Keep the feet down if you want to push into the earth and kind of thrust a little forward. You hold the knee down, reach left arm up, down the back, grab the elbow, head against the arm or coming behind the back. We're going to breathe here. You could stay holding the knee down, which is what I'm going to do on this side. Let's breathe. Good. Let's let the legs out for a second. Shake them around. Let them feel free. Then we're going to cross the legs again. We're going to take the right hand and grab the left knee. Left hand can go either right behind you as you pull the shoulder back and gently look back, or left hand can come all the way around, grabbing the leg, the pocket, the pants, the shirt, the belt. We're going to stay here breathing. And all the way around to the other side, left hand grabs the right knee, right hand behind your shoulder back, or coming all the way around, grabbing the pocket, the leg. Good. Back around. Let's put the legs out, but onto the heels so we can do our core work. So from here, we're going to bring the arms under the legs, roll back onto the tail. You could stay right here. You could pull the shoulders back. It'll be kind of maybe a little bit quick tonight. It's 1 of 5. Breathing, looking at the feet. You could straighten the legs. Go across the legs, grab the shin, sit up tall. And then up again, 2 of 5. We're going to breathe here. Shoulders back. Breathing deliberately, looking at the feet. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, please. Breathing in the nose, looking at the feet. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And again, 4, here we go. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, back up. Breathing, breathing, breathing. All right, hug the knees in. Let's lie back. You can pull the shins down for a moment, bringing the nose up. And then let's do bridge. Feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel. You're welcome to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. Lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, and push the arms down as you push the hips up. All right, back down. We're going upside down. We're starting with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head, legs in the direction of straight, hands on the back or intertwined fingers with the arms down. We'll take a couple breaths here. And if your hands are not on the back, place them there now. Lift the feet straight up into the sky. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Looking at the feet. Stay in shoulder stand if possible. If you want to let the legs part out, go ahead. You could also bring the soles of the feet together, toes pointing straight up, knees pointing straight out and away, close as you can get to that. Toes up to the ceiling again. We're going to bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, and roll down into dead bug with the knees in the armpits, soles of the feet to the ceiling. You can stay still. You can rock around if you prefer. Great. Bring the knees into the chest. And imagine you have pencils on the knees up to the sky. We'll draw circles one direction at first. And opposite direction. Back to center, arms out like a T. We keep the head down. On an out breath, let the knees fall to the right. You can put the right hand on the legs, and we're going to look to the left. And let's breathe here. Back up to center and over to the other side. Left hand can hold the knees down. We'll look to the right. All right, back to center again. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And we're going to lay down and think about cake. Let the shoulders drop. Let the breath return to normal. And we're going to stay here. And you can move the fingers and toes a little bit, and the wrist and the ankles. You could stay in final rest if you want to sleep there, that'd be great. Reach the hands over the top of the head, lengthening as long as you can, toes to fingers, pull the core down. Hold for a moment. Good, bring the knees into the chest and roll yourself up to a seated position. You can cross the legs if you like. We're going to bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together, making fire. Yvette's here, she's going to light the cake. Hello, Bella. Good. Arms all the way up like a big cake. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more and more. We're going to hold tight core, tight legs. We're going to let it all out. Living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you. I'm going to stop the recording, but then I'm going to open up the